Welcome back to Nature Moment. In the heart of mysterious Africa, there is a place where time seems to stand still. A vast basin formed by an ancient volcano. The Ngorongoro Crater is not just a remnant of a volcanic eruption millions of years ago, but a vibrant kingdom of wild creatures. From the golden fields shimmering in the sunlight to the quiet marshes, this place holds thousands of untold stories about life, death, and the endless cycle of rebirth. Where each roar echoes is not just the sound of power, but a declaration of dominance among countless predators. Each step of the lion, each pounce of the cheetah, each splash of the hippopotamus, all come together to create a magnificent symphony of survival. There is no boundary between beauty and brutality. Every creature here walks the fine line of instinct and faith. Ngorongoro is not just a place to look at, it is a place to feel with all your heart and every breath. If you think you understand nature, this journey will make you reconsider everything from the beginning. As the morning sun casts its precious golden rays upon the mouth of the Ngorongoro volcano, a breathtaking scene unfolds, becoming the stage for intense confrontations between life and death. Round Ngorongoro Swamp, herds of African buffalo move slowly, gathering together to protect one another. But in the tall grass, sharp eyes are watching. Those are the lions. With unmatched strength and excellent coordination within their pride, lions are seasoned predators. However, the war was never simpler. A strong charge from a buffalo can seriously injure a lion, or worse, cost it the chance to survive. But the story doesn't end with the conflict between these two species. In the sky, the griffon vultures circled patiently, ready to clean up what remained after the battle. Occasionally, the greedy hyenas gaze hungrily at the battle, calculating their chances to seize the prize from the kings of the savannah. The Ngorongoro Crater is not merely a magnificent natural landscape. It is truly an ongoing arena of life, where each creature plays a vital role in the miraculous balance of creation. Located in northern Tanzania, the Ngorongoro Conservation Area stretches out like a vibrant painting of wild beauty. This vast area, covering up to 3,200 square miles, is not just an ordinary piece of land, but also a wonder of the world, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It preserves both nature and culture in an astonishing harmony. The name of this area comes from the Ngorongoro Crater, a massive caldera located in northern Tanzania. This geological wonder is a symbol of the profound connection between time, rock, and life. Each layer of rock, each stream, and each mountain peak tells a story of formation, transformation, and resilience. This is a testament to the unstoppable forces of the Earth, where millions of years of history remain vividly present, as if challenging the decay of time. Ngorongoro is located right in the heart of the wilderness. In northern Tanzania, the majestic traces of history have been preserved from around 2 to 3 million years ago. A colossal volcano once stood tall, rising high like the greatest peaks in the world. One day, this volcano erupted with extraordinary force, spewing a massive amount of magma and ultimately collapsing in on itself. The layers of rock inside can no longer support the peak of the mountain, leading to a complete collapse and creating a vast basin. This caldera, with an area of approximately 100 square kilometers and a depth of 610 meters, is now known as the Ngorongoro Crater, which holds the title of the largest intact volcanic caldera in the world. Amidst the majestic mountain ranges and vast grasslands of the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, nature unfolds like a vibrant painting, showcasing the richness and diversity of its ecosystem. Each element of the landscape, from rivers, swamps, and grasslands to open forests, collaborates to form a sustainable and complex ecosystem. To this day, this area remains one of the most biodiverse places on Earth, with more than 25,000 species of large animals living in an intense life cycle. Each species of animal here plays a unique role in the intricate ecological tapestry, where harmony is maintained in a remarkable way. The vast savanna here is constantly alive, serving as a habitat for thousands of grazing animals in a vibrant display. The lush green lawns, like a soft carpet, are not only an important food source for animals, but also a home for countless tiny creatures. These small creatures play an extremely important role in aerating the soil and supporting natural regeneration cycles, keeping the ecosystem balanced and thriving. The Ngorongoro Crater, with its endless stretches of lush green grass, serves as the stage for the dramatic and continuous spectacle of wildlife. Here, the harsh challenges of life and the complex relationships between species are showcased through the thrilling encounters between the two most powerful forces in nature: the lion, the king of the savanna, and the African buffalo, a symbol of enduring strength. These encounters are not just simple tales of predator and prey. They also reflect the delicate yet resilient balance of this unique ecosystem. The Ngorongoro Crater area, with its vast landscapes and unique ecosystem, has created a distinctive habitat for lions. Known as the king of the savannah, the lion symbolizes strength and power, with millions of years of evolutionary history intertwined with vast grasslands. Their existence is not only a symbol of danger, but also an important part of the natural cycle of the ecosystem here. The journey to explore the wilderness of Ngorongoro not only brings us closer to the primal essence of nature, but also affirms the beauty and richness of the natural world. Each journey into this basin is an opportunity to admire, learn, and appreciate the complex connections that create this wonderful life, where life and death constantly intersect. It is precisely this interplay that gives rise to a vibrant and rich world that we must strive to preserve. In recent years, lions have established themselves as top predators in the savanna ecosystem. However, within the heart of the Ngorongoro volcano, the story of the lions takes on a unique tone, where geographical factors and survival pressures create distinct challenges and opportunities. Lions appeared around 2 million years ago in Africa and once spread throughout Asia. Today, they are primarily found in the sub-Saharan regions of Africa, with the Ngorongoro Crater standing out as home to one of the most stable lion populations. With an area of about 100 square miles and surrounded by cliffs over 2,000 feet high, this area has become a natural paradise that protects lions from external threats. In 2001, the number of lions in Ngorongoro was recorded at 62 individuals, a remarkable figure for such an enclosed environment. The lions here are not only remarkable for their impressive size, but also for their extraordinary strength. Mature males weigh between 150 and 250 kilograms, with a body length ranging from 5 feet 6 inches to 8 feet 2 inches, not including a tail that adds nearly 3 feet. Meanwhile, female lions are lighter and more agile, weighing between 120 and 180 kilograms. They are the primary hunters of the pride, thanks to their speed and skill in foraging. The lion is the perfect symbol of efficiency in hunting. With powerful muscles, sharp teeth, and strong claws, they have become fierce predators. The lion's golden coat, like a natural camouflage, perfectly blends with the savanna grasslands, providing a strategic advantage when stalking prey. One of the most distinctive features of male lions is their mane, which symbolizes strength and social status. A thick black mane is a sign of vitality and reproductive potential, as these males often have higher levels of testosterone, making them more attractive during the mating season. Furthermore, the mane also acts as a natural armor in battles to protect territory, helping to reduce the risk of injury from deadly bites from opponents. The Ngorongoro Crater not only provides a resource-rich environment, but also serves as a testing ground for hunting strategies that have been shaped over millions of years of evolution. In this special environment, the lion is renowned for its extraordinary strength and powerful actions. Although lions typically live in prides, they do not always hunt together. When hunting alone, they often target smaller or weaker prey, such as tiny antelopes or animals that are defenseless. Beneath that fiery mane lies a living legend, a place where instinct, strength, and strategy blend together to create the true king of the plains. Every precise strike and the piercing gaze of the lion in the Ngorongoro Crater is a testament to the perfect evolutionary process that nature has shaped over millions of years. Nature Moment is proud to bring you not just images, but also the soul and profound essence of the wilderness in this place. If you are a true fan of lions, the greatest wild beasts of Africa, please leave the number 9 in the comments. The journey continues, and you won't want to miss the moment of confrontation between the king and the unexpected challengers. Let's explore more about the clever hunting strategies of lions in this harsh environment where life and death can be separated by just a heartbeat. We will explore how these giants of nature survive and thrive in a world full of competition and challenges. With the ability to run at speeds of up to 50 miles per hour over short distances and jump as far as 36 feet, a lion can close the gap to its prey in just a few seconds. The sharp claws, measuring about 3.8 centimeters in length, along with a biting strength of 450 kilograms per square centimeter, are the primary tools that help them swiftly take down small to medium-sized prey. Typically, a group of lionesses, usually consisting of 2 to 4 individuals, will lead the hunt. They moved carefully, their eyes focused on the target, taking steady and silent steps to avoid detection. When close enough, a lioness will suddenly charge, creating panic and causing the prey to scatter. The remaining lioness is quickly surrounded and isolated, a single prey. This strategy requires not only strength, but also excellent coordination and precise execution from each member of the team. A quick and lethal bite to the neck or snout is the preferred method of lions to take down their prey, causing suffocation and swiftly ending any resistance. In cases where the prey is too large or powerful, male lions may participate in the hunt to ensure a successful attack. It is often said that the daily struggle for survival in the Ngorongoro Crater is a battle that inevitably involves an element of artistry, where every leap and every detail in the strategy reflects the resilience and skill of the lions in maintaining their position at the top of the food chain. This is not just a story about predators. It is also a testament to the delicate balance of nature, where strength, skill, and strategy come together to create inspiring moments in this grand theatre of nature. Although the lion's hunting skills are highly commendable, victory is not always guaranteed. The success rate of lions in hunting is only about 30%, especially when facing powerful prey like African buffalo. In this whole, the wild buffalo plays an extremely important role in the ecosystem and symbolizes unity, vitality, and extraordinary self-defense capabilities. The large herds of buffalo move slowly under the gentle sunlight, creating a serene atmosphere while always being ready to confront any lurking threats. The African buffalo has undergone millions of years of evolution to become one of the most powerful and adaptable grazing animals. Today, they are widely distributed across the Sahel region, living in vast grasslands and dense wetlands. At the Ngorongoro Crater, the wildebeest find an ideal environment with lush green pastures, abundant water sources, and a relatively safe haven from external threats. Herds of African buffalo often gather near rivers like the Mong and Munji, as well as the Goringo swamp, not only providing food, but also serving as a safe refuge for them. Water is not only an essential source of life, but also the center of daily activities for the wild buffalo. The population of wild buffalo at the Ngorongoro Crater remains stable at about 800 individuals, thanks to the abundant food sources and plentiful water, as well as the close coordination within the herd. The African buffalo has an impressive physique, designed to withstand the harshest challenges from nature. Each adult buffalo weighs between 500 and 1,000 kilograms, measures about 11 feet long, and stands approximately 5 feet 7 inches tall at the shoulder. The curved horns, measuring up to 5 feet in length, not only symbolize strength, but also serve as formidable defensive tools in confrontations. Additionally, their thick skin and solid muscles protect them from harsh weather conditions as well as fierce attacks from lions. African buffalo thrive in large herds, using their numbers to protect one another from predators. A herd of buffalo typically consists of 50 to 500 individuals, forming a tight-knit and sustainable social structure. The daily behavior of buffalo reflects a cautious nature and a strategic approach to survival. They typically move during the cool hours of early morning or late afternoon to seek out water sources, such as the Mungay River, or Ngorongoro Swamp. In the ecosystem of the Ngorongoro Crater, buffalo are not just mere prey. They also play a crucial role in maintaining the natural balance. They help manage plant growth, prevent the invasion of weeds, and support biodiversity in grasslands. The slow yet purposeful steps of the buffalo across the grassland are not only a sign of tranquility, but also a manifestation of confidence in the face of potential threat. When attacked, buffalo do not rely solely on their individual defensive abilities. The entire herd comes together to maintain support, forming a protective circle that is nearly impenetrable. The structure of the herd plays an important role in the defensive and counteroffensive strategies of the buffalo. Mature buffalo, especially the males, typically stand on the outskirts, forming the first line of defense. This arrangement helps protect the young and weaker members in the center, ensuring the stability and unity of the group when facing danger. When lions hunt buffalo, they usually start by selecting a target. Buffalo live in large herds, ranging from 50 to 500 individuals, which poses a significant challenge for predators. The bond and strength of the buffalo not only affirm its ability to survive, but also serve as a testament to the wonders of the wild, where each individual plays a unique role and holds its own value in the complex symphony of natural life. Wild buffalo, especially mature males, establish a strong defensive structure, forming a circle to protect the younger and weaker members in the center. This makes separating a buffalo from the herd a significant challenge. An adult African buffalo typically weighs around 500 to 900 kilograms, with particularly large individuals reaching nearly 1,000 kilograms. The horns of a buffalo typically measure about 3 to 4 feet long, sometimes reaching up to 5 feet. The lions must target the old, weak, or stray buffalo when the hunt begins. In the heart of the Ngorongoro Crater, the lions skillfully use the terrain to conceal themselves. The tall grasses and rugged areas are ideal spots that allow them to approach their prey without being detected. A small group of female lions often leads the hunt, moving gracefully, one step at a time, maintaining a safe distance to avoid startling the herd of buffalo. 8. Confrontation between a lion and a wildebeest becomes a symbol of the natural cycle in the Ngorongoro Crater region. The silent footsteps of the lion on the grass, the panic of the herd of buffalo when attacked, and the powerful strikes from their curved horns all reflect the delicate balance between predator and prey in this rich ecosystem. The center of the volcano is Lake Magadi, rising like a sparkling green gem under the sunlight. This is a shallow alkaline lake, only about 5 feet deep, yet it supports a rich variety of life. This lake is fed by the Mang and Mungi rivers, as well as hot springs like Nuetokitok Springs, helping to sustain the Ngorongoro wetlands, a vital habitat for thousands of different animal species. With its pristine landscape and vibrant wetlands surrounding Lake Magadi, the Ngorongoro Crater is home to one of the rarest species in Africa, the rhinoceros. The black rhinoceros, one of the few remaining populations of this subspecies in East Africa, has only about 30 individuals surviving in the Ngorongoro Crater, primarily living around Lake Magadi, where there is a stable supply of water and food. With a weight ranging from 700 to 1,800 kilograms and a body length of about 10 feet and 10 inches, the black rhinoceros is a species that impresses with its majestic appearance. Its skin, dark gray in color, appears rough but is extremely flexible, allowing it to withstand harsh conditions and natural threat. Its curved horn, measuring 50 centimeters long, is not only a symbol of strength but also a powerful weapon in the struggle for survival. Certainly, in the animal kingdom, strength and agility are the determining factors for survival. Not only are the horns of the black rhinoceros simple tools for self-defense, but they also serve as instruments for digging up food from bushes and soft soil. The solitary lifestyle of the black rhinoceros, along with the tendency to live in mother-offspring pairs, helps them reduce the likelihood of being detected by predators or humans. However, this way of life also creates many challenges for reproduction and species conservation. Ngorongoro Crater, a paradise of life, where rivers like the Mungi River and Leirai Stream flow through lush green grasslands, bringing life to every corner. At the center of this volcano, the Ngorongoro Swamp has become a gathering place for herds of African elephants. With their enormous size and superior strength, African elephants are not only the largest land animals, but also an essential part of the unique ecological landscape of Ngorongoro. The history of African elephants spans millions of years, as their ancestors once roamed the ancient grasslands. Over time, this species has evolved to adapt to various environments, becoming a symbol of resilience in nature. At Ngorongoro, the number of elephants is estimated to be between 300 and 400, remaining stable. They often move close to water sources and grasslands, especially around the Ngorongoro swamp, where water and food are always abundant. Elephants usually forage in the early morning or late afternoon when the temperatures are cooler. Throughout the day, they seek shelter under the shade of trees or in the swamp to cool off. The slow, powerful strides of the elephants through the Ngorongoro marsh reflect not only their strength, but also an elegant harmony with their surroundings. Adult elephants, especially African elephants, make a strong impression with their gigantic size, weighing between 4,000 and 6,000 kilograms, standing up to 3.5 meters tall at the shoulder and measuring about 7 meters long from head to tail. Large ears not only help regulate their body temperature due to a dense network of blood vessels, but they also serve as an effective communication tool. By flapping their ears, elephants can drive away insects, cool their bodies, or send warning signals to the entire herd. Ivory, a prominent and valuable characteristic, can be up to 8 feet long and weigh over 110 pounds for large male specimens. They use their tusks to dig the ground in search of water, uproot tree roots, topple trees, and defend themselves against enemies. African elephants have very few natural enemies, and when threatened, they use their tusks and trunks to defend themselves. A strong thrust from the tusk can cause serious injury to the attacker. However, the true strength of elephants lies not only in their muscles and power, but also in their intelligence and complex social interactions. The presence of elephants not only symbolizes physical strength, but also represents the enduring unity within their herd. At the top is an adult female, known as the matriarch, who leads and protects the group, carrying with her valuable experience and wisdom. In dangerous situations, adult elephants will form a protective barrier around the young ones, helping them avoid threat. In addition to enhancing the survival skills of the entire herd, this action also demonstrates the intelligence and organizational abilities of elephants. Moreover, elephants are also regarded as a vibrant symbol of interconnectedness in ecosystem. They not only create migration corridors and alter the landscape, but also sustain resources, contributing to the shaping of the entire ecosystem in the Ngorongoro Crater. The presence of elephants is not only important for other species, but also preserves the integrity of this area, establishing a perfect balance among natural elements. In the peaceful setting of the freshwater environment of the Ngorongoro wetlands, the hippopotamus, a prominent creature in this ecosystem, plays an incredibly essential role in maintaining the balance of the environment. The evolutionary history of the hippopotamus spans millions of years, originating from a common ancestor with whales around 55 million years ago. Over time, they have adapted to freshwater environments, becoming one of the largest land animals, primarily residing in areas below the Sahara. At the Ngorongoro Crater, hippos often gather at water sources and swamps, such as the Ngorongoro Marsh, where cool water and abundant vegetation provide an ideal habitat. With an average weight of 1,300 to 1,800 kilograms, the hippopotamus is a symbol of strength and resilience in the natural world. The massive cylindrical body with a thick layer of skin measuring 5 centimeters allows them to withstand strong impacts, minimize water loss, and adapt to harsh environments. The dark grey skin is not only a physical protective layer, but also secretes a special red fluid, a mixture rich in hipposudoric acid, commonly referred to as blood sweat. This fluid serves to protect against UV rays, prevent infections, and form a natural barrier. The sharp fangs, measuring up to 50 centimeters long, are not only formidable weapons for defense, but also symbols of power in the fierce battles for territory. Every day, hippos spend most of their time in the water to stay cool, with their eyes, ears, and nostrils positioned on top of their heads, allowing them to see and breathe easily, even while most of their bodies are submerged. When in the water, they move gracefully with their webbed feet, while on land, they display incredible strength, capable of running up to 18 miles per hour over short distances. At night, hippos leave the water to search for food, primarily consisting of vegetation, and they consume about 36 kilograms of soft grass each night. Together, elephants and hippos not only contribute to biodiversity, but also embody the strength and beauty of the wild, making them an indispensable part of the song of the Ngorongoro ecosystem. When we witness these wonders, let us remember that their existence and development depend on our efforts to protect and preserve the natural habitats they need to survive. At the water's edge, the slow yet steady movements of a unique creature guide us through the tranquil meadows, where the vegetation is abundant, providing the essential food source for their lives. The habit of being active at night helps them avoid the daytime heat and dangerous predators. Although their appearance may seem calm, hippos are actually one of the most aggressive animals in Africa. When threatened, they are ready to use their sharp teeth and a powerful bite force of up to 1,800 pounds per square inch to defend themselves. A bite from a hippopotamus can destroy everything, from small boats to the predators they encounter. The hippopotamus is not only a symbol of strength, but also plays an essential role in the ecosystem of the Ngorongoro Crater. Their familiar movements within the country create channels, while their nutrient-rich waste serves as fertilizer for aquatic plants, enhancing the richness of the aquatic ecosystem. These actions not only maintain ecological balance, but also provide habitat for many other species, from small fish to waterfowl that inhabit these areas. In that tranquil swamp, every movement of the hippopotamus creates a subtle ripple that contributes to shaping the ecological flow at the majestic volcano's mouth. An engine that signifies life and purpose. Beneath the thick, seemingly motionless skin lies a complex biological world, where life, strength, and the instinct to survive intertwine with every breath. Only when you quietly observe closely can you understand why the hippopotamus is the silent soul of this wilderness. Continue to follow Nature Moment to discover more of the wondrous secrets that nature is still keeping hidden. Have you ever been surprised by the gentle appearance but powerful strength of a hippopotamus? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because the journey to conquer the wild nature is still a long way ahead. Under the vast sky of Ngorongoro, a magnificent volcanic crater, it is not only a refuge for large animals, but also a paradise for over 500 species of birds, each carrying its own story of life and adaptation. From swampy areas like Ngorongoro Swamp to the Noye Tokitok Springs hot springs, the presence of delicate wings adds vibrant colors to the ecological picture, reflecting the intricate balance of nature. Noye Tokitok Springs, with steam rising like the breath of the earth, creates a mystical scene. Mineral-rich hot water flows gently through the crevices of the rocks, merging into larger water systems. These warm waters create an ideal rich habitat for water birds such as marabou storks and yellow stork. Not only that, they also support the growth of aquatic plants, forming a closed ecological cycle. The lush green meadows and the sparse forests surrounding them have also become home to countless resident bird species. The gentle movements of them in the sky, the melodic songs breaking the silence, and the sight of their wings gliding through the mist of Noye Tokitok Springs seem to symbolize the profound connection between animals and nature. Not only are birds a visual delight, but they also play an indispensable role in the ecosystem of the Ngorongoro Crater, where each species, whether large or small, contributes essential functions to the endless cycle of life. As the soft light of sunset blends into the landscape, the silhouettes of tall, conical trees stretch across the water, creating a serene picture. Here, we can see the gray-crowned crane, gazing up at the sky, a symbol of the beauty and pride of nature in that moment of tranquility. With its colorful plumage and sparkling golden crown, the crowned crane has become a vibrant symbol of African beauty. This bird species not only captivates the eye with its impressive appearance, but also plays a crucial role in maintaining the natural balance of this legendary land. The grey heron, wearing a crown, belongs to the Grudii family, one of the oldest groups of birds with an evolutionary history spanning millions of years. Unlike many other species of cranes, this one has the ability to perch on trees, thanks to its flexible legs and specially long toes. This characteristic allows them to adapt to a variety of diverse habitats, ranging from wetlands and grasslands to sparse forests. At the mouth of the Ngorongoro Crater, crowned cranes have found an ideal habitat to thrive. They typically live in wetland areas, such as the Ngorongoro Marsh, and lush green pastures near water sources. With an estimated population of 100 to 150 individuals in the area, this bird species maintains a stable presence thanks to the rich habitat and protection provided by the Ngorongoro Conservation Area. The outside world faces a sad reality. Their numbers are declining sharply, with fewer than 50,000 individuals remaining, which has placed them on the IUCN Red List of threatened species. Shallow waters and grasslands near the marsh provide areas for food for the crowned heron. As omnivores, they consume both plants and animals, including insects, small animals, seeds, and aquatic plants. They use their strong beaks to forage for food on the ground or in shallow water. Foraging activities primarily take place in the early morning and late afternoon, not only helping to maintain health, but also supporting the control of insect populations and the dispersal of seeds, contributing to the sustainability of the ecosystem. The grey heron, crowned with a regal crest, is also famous for its graceful dances, which are often observed during mating season or as a way to strengthen bonds with a mate. These dances, combined with the resonant sounds, create a unique phenomenon that serves both a biological function and as a celebration of natural beauty within the mouth of the volcano. As a monogamous bird species, they form long-nutting pairs with their mates. Together, they build a nest and raise their young. Their nests, made from grass and reeds, are usually placed in wetland areas, where the surrounding water helps protect them from predators. On the surface of Madiyi Lake, thousands of small flamingos gather, creating a stunning pink spectacle in the gentle light of sunset. The water of the lake appears as a symbol of life and biodiversity, providing a habitat for many species to live and thrive, including the crowned grey herons. Let's explore and protect these wonderful natural treasures together, where every species of animal and plant holds an important part in the larger picture of life. The pink hues of the little flamingo's wings create a vibrant natural scene at Muddy Lake. The gentle movements of them on the water, along with the vibrant echoes of their calls in the peaceful air, seem to narrate the extraordinary strength and adaptability of wildlife. The lesser flamingo is one of the oldest bird species, and its ancestors have evolved to thrive in alkaline waters rich in algae and bacteria, where very few other species can survive. Over millions of years, the lesser flamingo has become an expert in life in unique water regions like Lake Muddy. Muddy Lake, with its high alkalinity, is an ideal environment for the growth of lesser flamingos. This pond, with its patches of white salt blending into the blue of the water, creates a distinctive landscape. Here, thousands of little flamingos gather in large flocks, moving gracefully to create a vibrant tapestry of colors. It is estimated that there are between 5,000 and 15,000 lesser flamingos living in the lake, and this number varies with the seasons and environmental conditions. The little flamingos are truly masters at adapting to harsh environments. The thick skin on their legs allows them to withstand the corrosive nature of alkaline water, while their specialized excretory system helps eliminate excess salt from their drinking water. Living in large groups is not only a defensive mechanism against threats, but also aids in finding areas rich in food. The feeding process of the little flamingo resembles a dance in harmony with nature. As the sun rises, they gently wade through shallow waters, using their curved beaks to filter out blue-green algae and spirulina, a rich source of nutrients that contains protein and carotenoids. And the small flamingo can consume hundreds of grams of food each day, maintaining its health, while also helping to regulate the amount of algae, thereby preserving the water quality of the pond. By eating algae and blue-green algae, the lesser flamingo prevents the excessive growth of these organisms, keeping the lake clean and stable. In addition, their waste provides nutrients for other organisms in the aquatic ecosystem, creating a sustainable food chain in the lush environment thanks to Mount Ngorongoro. Here, amidst the vast fields of grass, the African servals quietly move, becoming an essential part of the diverse ecological landscape, showcasing a delicate balance between the beauty of nature and its hidden strength. With its slender build, large sensitive ears, and quiet movements, the serval appears as a mysterious yet highly effective predator. The serval cat is not only one of the oldest cat species, but it also serves as a vibrant symbol of the sustainable diversity of wildlife. They continuously refine their hunting skills, making them cunning predators amidst the green of the grasslands. It is not just a story of survival, but also a testament to a journey of evolution that has spanned millions of years, from the earliest thoughts to the refined skills of today. Let's explore and celebrate the beauty of the wilderness through the footsteps of various animals. Witnesses to the evolution of small African cats. Their ancestors roamed the grasslands and swamps millions of years ago, developing unique traits to adapt to the challenging environment. Over time, evolution has created a species known as the serval. A skilled hunter with long legs, spotted fur, and remarkable jumping ability. This species is widely distributed throughout the Sahel region, particularly in areas with grasslands, wetlands, and open forests. At the mouth of Ngorongoro Crater, servals primarily inhabit the western grasslands, where the dense vegetation provides an ideal environment for hunting and hiding. The population of this cat species here remains stable thanks to the protection provided by the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, an important refuge. The serval has a slender build, standing between 53 and 61 centimeters tall at the shoulder, with a body length ranging from 58 to 91 centimeters, and a weight varying from 7 to 18 kilograms. The bright golden fur, accented with prominent black spots, allows them to blend perfectly into the tall grass. The large ears of the serval are a biological marvel, allowing them to detect the faintest sounds of prey hiding underground or in dense brush. Long legs not only provide speed, but also allow them to jump as high as 12 feet and as far as 9 feet. A unique skill in the animal kingdom. The hunting strategy of the serval is a combination of patience and speed. They moved slowly across the meadows, their ears standing upright to catch even the slightest movements. When the target is identified, the serval lunges forward with a powerful leap, using its sharp claws to secure the prey. Their hunting efficiency is astonishing, with a success rate of up to 50%, which is much higher than that of larger cat species. Next to it is the mouth of Ngorongoro Crater, where vast grasslands stretch beneath the African sky, serving as a habitat for eland antelope. The eland, the largest antelope species in the world, stands out not only for its enormous size, but also for its endurance and adaptability. Testaments to the power of evolution in a challenging environment. The evolutionary history of the eland spans millions of years, originating from ancient antelope species that adapted to survive in the harsh conditions of the African savanna. The ancestors of the eland once lived in grasslands and open forests, where finding food and avoiding predators was essential for survival. Over time, their bodies have grown larger, their legs longer, and their fur has developed a camouflage color, allowing them to blend perfectly into their surroundings. Today, they remain a symbol of resilience and the wonders of evolution. The habitat of the eland species extends across the lower Sahara region, particularly in areas with abundant vegetation. At the mouth of the Ngorongoro Crater, they primarily inhabit the grasslands to the east and west, where there is an abundant food supply from grasses and shrubs, supporting their survival. The population of eland in Ngorongoro is relatively stable due to strict conservation measures. However, in other areas, they are facing the threat of habitat loss and poaching. Eland's life revolves around constant journeys in search of food and water. They typically live in groups of 15 to 25 individuals. But during the dry season, or in areas with abundant food, they can gather in groups of up to hundreds of individuals. The eland moves slowly across the grasslands, primarily active in the early morning or late afternoon to avoid the intense heat of midday. When foraging for food, they eat grass and leaves from shrubs. Their digestive system is highly efficient, allowing them to process plant materials that contain tannins, which many other species cannot digest. With a shoulder height of up to 6 feet and a body length that can reach 10 feet, the weight of the eland ranges from 800 to 2,200 pounds, making them one of the largest wild animals in Ngorongoro. The light brown fur with vertical white stripes is not only visually appealing, but also serves as a natural camouflage to hide from predators. Both males and females possess long, twisted horns that can reach lengths of up to 66 centimeters, serving as an effective defense against large predators such as lions and spotted hyenas. On the lush green fields of the Ngorongoro Crater, the image of Grant's zebras moves gracefully among the tall grasses like a symphony of nature. The Grant zebra, an important subspecies of the plain zebra, has roamed the grasslands and savannas of Africa for over 2 million years. The habitat of Grant's zebra extends across East Africa, from Kenya and Uganda to Tanzania, with a prominent presence in the Ngorongoro Crater. Here, herds of zebras gather in the grasslands to the east and near water sources like Lake Magadi, which provide abundant food and drinking water. The population of these animals in Ngorongoro is estimated to be around 4,000 to 5,000 individuals, maintaining a crucial balance in the ecosystem of this caldera valley. A Grant's zebra stands about 4 to 4.5 feet tall at the shoulder and has a body length ranging from 6 to 8 feet. It weighs between 400 and 700 pounds, possessing a strong yet graceful physique. Each individual has a unique stripe pattern, much like a human fingerprint. This not only helps them distinguish themselves from one another, but also plays a role in their protection and survival in this dangerous natural environment. I hope that through the information above, you will recognize the wonder and richness of the wilderness in Ngorongoro, where each species not only lives, but also creates captivating stories that are just as thrilling as those in blockbuster films. The black and white stripes on a zebra not only make them visually appealing, but also play a crucial role in identifying each individual within the herd, which is an essential advantage in their social lifestyle. These stripes are not just a simple identification tool, they are also a unique survival mechanism. They disrupt the vision of their enemies, especially when the herd moves together, making it more difficult to identify a specific target. In addition, these stripes also help regulate body temperature by creating a flow of air circulating through the skin, allowing them to better withstand the intense heat of the sun. Grant's zebras primarily live in herds, led by a dominant male, accompanied by several females and their young. When moving, these small groups often come together to form large herds with thousands of individuals, crossing the East African grasslands in search of food and water. Their diet mainly consists of grass, accounting for 90% of their intake, which helps them become skilled foragers. Thanks to their unique digestive system, Grant's zebras can digest even the toughest and driest grasses, something many other herbivores cannot do, allowing them to survive in harsh environments with limited food sources. The survival skills of Grant zebras are not solely based on their speed, which can reach up to 40 miles per hour, but also on their communication methods and the bonds within the herd. When an individual senses danger, it immediately emits a warning signal, causing the entire group to move quickly. This coordination not only enhances their survival chances against enemies, but also reflects a deep social relationship within the herd. At the mouth of the Ngorongoro Crater, herds of Grant's gazelles move gracefully across the smooth grasslands, each step they take resembling a wild symphony of nature. The habitat of this species extends throughout East Africa, from Tanzania and Kenya to southern Sudan. In Ngorongoro, they often appear on vast plains, where low grass and sparse bushes create an ideal habitat. The population of Grant's gazelle here remains stable, estimated to be between 1,500 and 2,000 individuals. The Grant's gazelle stands out with its slender yet powerful appearance, measuring between 78 and 94 centimeters at the shoulder, weighing between 35 and 82 kilograms, and featuring gracefully curved horns that can grow up to 32 inches long. They possess a graceful and majestic beauty, with smooth, shiny brown fur that contrasts with their white bellies and black stripes on either side, creating an impressive blend of colors and patterns. Their large eyes not only enhance their attractiveness, but also help them detect enemies from afar, a vital trait in a risky environment. Living in herds is essential for the survival of Grant's gazelle. The herds of Grant's gazelles typically consist of 10 to 30 individuals, including one dominant male along with females and young ones. During the dry season, when food sources become scarce, small groups often unite into larger herds to search for lush green pastures. The survival skills of the Grant's gazelle go beyond speed and agility. They also include effective communication abilities. The warning calls, body movements, and coordinated group responses help them effectively handle threats. In dangerous situations, the herd often unites to protect the young, minimizing losses and demonstrating their strong social bonds. Near the Lerai forest, where lush green canopies cover the landscape and a stream flows through, we often see waterbucks grazing on the grass. Over millions of years, the water antelope has evolved from ancient ancestors in the Bovidae family to adapt to a semi-aquatic habitat. This evolutionary process has helped them develop thick skin to protect against insects and special scent glands that aid in camouflage from predators. Moreover, their swimming ability is an important advantage in the water areas surrounding the Lerai forest. The waterbuck is widely distributed in the southern part of the Sahara Desert, thriving in grasslands and open woodlands near water sources. Primrit delivered several lectures inspired by the Ngorongoro Crater. Waterbucks primarily inhabit the areas around the Lerai forest, where streams and abundant vegetation create an ideal living environment. The population of the water deer in the volcanic crater is stable, with an estimated 300 to 400 individuals, reflecting the effectiveness of strict conservation efforts in this area. Waterbucks are large, strong ruminants with sturdy bodies. Adult male animals have a height of between 120 and 140 centimeters at the shoulder and weigh between 200 and 300 kilograms, while females are slightly smaller, weighing between 160 and 220 kilograms. Characterized by their grayish-brown fur, light-colored bellies, and prominent white rings around their hindquarters, they not only display a unique beauty, but also help them blend into their natural surroundings. The long, curved, and sturdy horns are not only a symbol of majesty, but also a powerful tool for defense against enemies. The diet of the water deer primarily consists of grass, but during times of scarcity, they have the ability to adapt by consuming leaves from shrubs and herbaceous plants. The flexible digestive system allows them to take advantage of low-nutrient plants that other animals cannot digest. They often search for food in the early morning and late afternoon, when the heat of the sun has eased. During these times, they move cautiously between the meadows and the sparse forest, with their large ears always ready to listen for any unusual sounds in the surrounding environment. These elements not only demonstrate wisdom in survival, but also create a vivid picture of the colorful and fascinating life of the water antelope in the wild, where every moment holds its own unique story. These creatures are not only survivors, but also symbols of the strength of social bonds and adaptation in nature. When faced with danger, waterbucks have developed unique survival strategies that make them excellent swimmers. This amazing skill allows them to escape from predators by seeking out nearby bodies of water, a highly effective strategy against land predators such as lions or African wild dogs. In emergency situations, the males will use their strong horns to protect the herd, ensuring the safety of the young calves. The spirit of unity within the group plays an essential role, with larger individuals often forming a protective shield in front of smaller, more vulnerable members. As we move around the Ngorongoro Crater, the scenery becomes richer with each step. Here, the volcano's mouth is no longer the sole focal point. The surrounding mountains, meadows, and canyons reveal an entirely new world. The majestic mountains stand firm, like steadfast sentinels against the blue sky, enduring the powerful winds that blow from their peak. The Mung and Mung rivers wind their way down from the highlands to the depths of the volcanic crater, carrying water along their course. This water not only sustains the sparse forests, but also creates wetlands, where life gathers and thrives endlessly. The sparse forests surrounding the volcano's mouth create an intriguing mosaic of the ecosystem. They are not as dense as tropical rainforests, but rather more gentle, with low canopies casting shade over the grass below. From these forests, the rivers continue downstream, creating natural pathways like lifelines flowing through the landscape. This environment provides predators with shelter and opportunities to hunt in the shade of the tree canopies, perfectly blending with the rhythm of nature. Further away, the golden grasslands of the Serengeti stretch out like an expansive carpet of greenery, creating a vast, open space. This is the ideal home for the cheetah, a predator renowned for its incredibly impressive speed across these plains. Each stride of the cheetah adds to the vibrant symphony of nature, telling a story of evolution and remarkable survival skills. The origins of the cheetah can be traced back millions of years to its ancestors that roamed the vast grasslands of Africa, Asia, and even North America. Over time, their distinctive features, from their elongated bodies and powerful hind legs to their flexible spines, have enabled them to become the fastest land animals. However, climate change and human intervention have significantly reduced their habitat, causing them to primarily concentrate in the sub-Saharan region of the Ngorongoro Conservation Area. Let's explore and discover the mysterious stories in this wild world. Cheetahs primarily appear in the lush green grasslands along the edges of the volcanic crater and near Nutu Lake. Here, the low vegetation and spacious environment create ideal conditions for their high-speed chases. It is estimated that there are about 50 to 70 cheetahs in this area, a small but incredibly important presence in the rich ecosystem. What is special about these hunting leopards is that they primarily operate in the early morning or late afternoon during cooler times to conserve energy and avoid conflicts with larger predators such as lions and hyenas. In the vast grasslands surrounding the Ngorongoro Crater, their primary prey consists of small to medium-sized animals, such as Thompson's gazelles, Grant's gazelles, and various large bird species. Although these animals are very agile and flexible, few can escape the calculated precision and unmatched speed of the cheetah. The hunting strategy of these cheetah cubs is a perfect combination of patience and explosive action. They begin by silently stalking their prey, using the terrain and low grass patches for cover. When the distance between them and their prey shortens to between 18 and 30 meters, they immediately charge in, reaching speeds of up to 70 miles per hour in just a few seconds. A powerful punch and a decisive bite to the neck are often the end of the hunt. However, success is not always guaranteed. The success rate of hunts is only about 50%. As cheetahs often face numerous obstacles from the resistance of their prey or interference from other predators. Although the cheetah is the top predator in the food chain, it still faces many challenges in the wild. The loss of habitat, competition with larger predators, and conflicts between humans and wildlife have severely reduced their numbers. Currently, the cheetah is listed as vulnerable by the IUCN, with an estimated total population of only 6,500 to 7,000 individuals worldwide. The Ngorongoro Conservation Area has implemented various conservation measures, such as strict monitoring and habitat protection, which help maintain a stable population of cheetahs, particularly in the grasslands near the edge of the volcano. On the vibrant green rim of the Ngorongoro Crater, black-backed jackals quietly move through each patch of tall grass, their silver-black fur glistening in the morning sunlight. These cunning predators not only hunt small animals like mice, birds, and lizards, but also scavenge as opportunistic carrion eaters. When the opportunity arises, they quickly join the feast from the carcasses left by lions or other large carnivores. Usually they wait for larger predators to leave or take advantage of the chaos surrounding a meal to grab a bit of food. This strategy not only helps minimize risks for ourselves. Through studying these animals, we can recognize the value of nature and the importance of conservation. Not only are they predators, but they also play an essential role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Have you ever thought that a small action on our part, such as protecting the environment or minimizing conflicts with wildlife, could contribute to changing the fate of animals like cheetahs or wild dogs? We are the ones holding the key to the survival of a rich ecosystem, where every species has its own value and role. Wildlife is an unending battle, where animals struggle to survive and thrive. On the windswept plains of Ngorongoro, each leap of the cheetah slices through the air, not just as a hunt, but as a declaration of survival in the wild. In a place where speed is a weapon and silence is an art, every moment can determine the difference between life and death. Nature Moment will take you even further, to a place where the secrets of apex predators gradually unfold, and each frame holds an untold story. Let us continue on this journey, for the battle of nature is still ongoing, and you are a part of it. The black-beaked jackal, with its exceptional intelligence and highly adaptable nature, is one of the prime examples. Although the loss of habitats due to agricultural expansion and human conflict has affected many of their populations, in the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, strict conservation measures have helped maintain stability for this species population. They currently have around 300 to 500 individuals living in the area, representing an indomitable fighting spirit in the face of challenges. Meanwhile, the convergence of powerful predators like lions and hyenas has led to a significant decline in the population of African wild dogs, with only about 50 to 100 individuals remaining in this area. Globally, their population has sharply declined to about 6,000 individuals, including approximately 1,400 adults. This significant decline has caused them to become an endangered species. Despite facing many challenges, the African wild dog remains the most successful predator in the savanna, with a hunting success rate of up to 80%. In the ecological landscape of Ngorongoro, African wild dogs are not only predators, but also symbols of cooperation and unity. Pack of wild dogs typically consists of 6 to 20 individuals, operating as a cohesive unit, where each member has a specific role during the hunt. They execute perfectly coordinated hunting strategies, capable of locating prey from a distance. When the pack of wild dogs approached, they divided into groups to surround their target. One group initiated the chase, while the others were ready to block any escape routes. Their endurance in pursuit was their most formidable weapon, allowing them to closely follow their prey over a distance of more than 1.5 miles. As night falls over the area surrounding the Ngorongoro Crater, the distinctive laughter of spotted hyenas echoes, breaking the silence of the savannah. This distinctive sound is not only a sign of a top predator, but also symbolizes strength, organization, and perfection in nature's design. On the vast grasslands, the spotted hyenas move like seasoned warriors, equipped with all the necessary tools to survive in a challenging ecosystem. With a body length of 4 to 5.5 feet and a weight of 90 to 190 pounds, the spotted hyena is built for endurance and success. A brown coat with black spots helps them camouflage perfectly, blending into their surroundings. The most prominent feature of these animals is their strong teeth, which can generate a biting force of up to 1,100 pounds per square inch, making the spotted hyena one of the most formidable predators in the wild. Surpassing many other animal species, including lions, hippos have a powerful bite that allows them to crush bones and extract nutritious marrow, something that most other species cannot easily access. However, their strength comes not only from their biological structure, but also from their large, round ears, which enhance their hearing ability and help with heat dissipation on hot days. The keen sense of smell of the hippopotamus allows it to detect dead bodies or live prey from miles away. These biological traits make them resilient hunters, capable of adapting well to any challenge. When it comes to hunting strategies, hyenas rely not only on strength, but also combine endurance and excellent coordination among pack members. When they spot their prey, the pack works in unison to encircle and isolate the target, which is often large herbivores like antelopes and zebras. The hyenas relentlessly apply pressure, using their endurance and speed to gradually wear down their prey. When the target was exhausted, we immediately surrounded and subdued it, quickly finishing it off with our powerful jaws. With a success rate of 50 to 60% in hunting, hyenas have become one of the most effective hunters in the ecosystem, even surpassing many larger species. Hidden in the shade of sparse canopies or among treacherous ravines, the leopard cat is a master of mystery, silently waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Its golden brown coat, speckled with black, blends seamlessly with the light and shadows around it, making it a true ghost in the ecosystem. With a length ranging from 4 to 6 feet and a weight between 80 and 150 pounds, Along with a tail nearly 3 feet long, the leopard is a masterpiece of nature, perfectly designed for agility and strength. Strong legs, combined with sharp claws, enable them to climb easily, even while carrying prey that is heavier than their own body. As solitary creatures, leopards only gather during the breeding season or when raising their young. They spend most of their time resting on branches or in the shade, becoming very active at dawn and dusk. These twilight moments provide an advantage, as the dim light helps them camouflage better and reduces the prey's alertness. In the vast landscape surrounding the Ngorongoro Crater, leopards prefer the transitional zones between open woodland and grassland, where they can benefit from both shelter and a rich food supply, particularly small antelope species like the Thompson's gazelle. The presence of hyenas and impalas has almost become a familiar target, but leopards maintain a sophisticated hunting strategy, ready to attack any prey from large birds to rodents when necessary. The success rate of a leopard's hunting is between 30% and 50%, depending on environmental conditions and the type of prey. The hunting strategy of the leopard is a testament to patience and precision. They moved silently, leaving almost no trace, and gradually approached their prey within a distance of 6 to 9 meters. When the moment is ripe, a quick and powerful leap, followed by a fatal bite to the neck or nape, will end the chase within a few seconds. The leopard is not only a top predator, but also plays a crucial role in the ecosystem of the Ngorongoro Crater. Each precise step and jump of theirs contributes to maintaining ecological balance by regulating prey populations and preserving the natural cycle. In the vast grasslands on the edge of the Ngorongoro Crater, where the sparse forest seamlessly blends with the open landscape, lies the heart of wild animals. With hundreds of individuals living stably, thanks to strict conservation efforts, the hartebeest stands out as one of the large antelope species, measuring about 4 feet at the shoulder and weighing between 200 and 440 pounds. Its striking reddish-brown coat, featuring a white stripe running down the center of its face, not only helps it blend into the grassland landscape, but also highlights its unique wild beauty. The long, slightly twisted horns are not only an effective defense tool, but also symbolize strength and dominance within the herd. Typically, hartebeests live in herds of 20 to 100 individuals, organized around the females and their young. Mature males typically live alone and return to the herd during the breeding season to compete for mating rights. The competition and struggle among the males can become intense, featuring displays of strength and clashes of antlers to assert dominance. And as specialized grazers, hartebeests primarily consume fibrous grasses that many other animal species tend to overlook. Their sophisticated digestive system allows for the efficient absorption of nutrients from dry plants, especially during the dry season when food becomes scarce. Ecology significant. The presence of the hartebeest in Ngorongoro is not only ecologically significant, but also evokes a story of perseverance and survival. They often face predators such as spotted hyenas and leopards, which take advantage of the trees and rugged terrain to launch their attacks. Can you imagine the grandeur and intensity of these encounters between the species? Let your mind soar in the wild world, where life and death are always close at hand. The existence of the olive monkey is truly a fierce struggle for survival in the harsh environment of the Ngorongoro Crater's rim. Their perfectly designed bodies, with long, muscular legs, allow them to navigate rough terrain and can reach speeds of up to 43 miles per hour when necessary. This creates an opportunity for them to survive in the chase with predators. When the sunlight filters through the tree canopy, the olive baboons use their agility and flexibility to leap from branch to branch, blending into the wilderness. As a mammal that evolved from ancient ancestors, the olive monkey has undergone transformations over millions of years, adapting to changes in climate as well as harsh environments. Evolution equips them with outstanding survival skills, allowing them to thrive from vast grasslands to dense forests. Every adult olive monkey can weigh between 23 and 36 kilograms and measure about 63 to 76 centimeters in length, not including the tail, which adds an additional approximately 50 centimeters. The olive grey fur not only helps them blend perfectly with their surroundings, but also serves as an advantage against predators. Their skillful hands with opposing thumbs allow them to easily grasp food, climb trees, and navigate complex terrains. One of the most notable aspects of olive monkeys is their tight-knit social structure. Large monkey troops, typically consisting of 50 to 150 members, operate as cohesive units, with each individual playing a distinct role. Their social structure is often matriarchal, where the females play a stabilizing role within the group. Mature males often have to participate in fierce competitions to gain leadership, but acceptance by the group is a prerequisite for dominance. In daily activities, the olive monkey stands out for its intelligence and high organizational skill. They often move in a line, with strong males leading the way, providing protection for the females and young ones in the center. This behavior not only protects weaker members from predators, such as jaguars or hyenas, but also establishes an effective defense system in case of an attack. As an omnivorous species, the olive monkey has a flexible diet that includes fruits, leaves, seeds, insects, and occasionally small animals. In addition, they are also known for their ability to use simple tools such as sticks to collect honey or flip over stones to find insects. The survival of olive monkeys depends not only on individual strength, but also on their ability to cooperate within the group and how they respond to challenges from their surrounding environment. Through this, we not only see the image of survival, but also gain a deeper understanding of life and the intelligent survival strategies of this animal in a harsh world. Out in the mysterious natural world, the animal society continuously demonstrates its unique social intelligence. They use sound signals and body gestures to warn of danger, coordinate actions, and maintain order within the herd. We calibrate the process of calculation that a system's psychiatric treatment helps them effectively overcome threats and adapt to the challenges of the environment. Like an endless rhythm of nature, the Great Migration unfolds across the vast grasslands and sparse forests of the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, creating a rare and vibrant spectacle. Along the edges of the Ngorongoro Crater, millions of animals roam freely in an unending journey, where the symphony of life resonates with every step of the antelopes and zebras. Every year, approximately 1.7 million wildebeests, 260,000 zebras, and 470,000 antelopes participate in this journey, forming a river of life that flows through the grasslands, savannas, and open woodlands. When the rains begin in November, the first showers revive the grasslands of Ngorongoro, bringing a wealth of food. By December, the herds begin to move south, spreading out across the lush green pastures. Migration is not merely a quest for food. It is a struggle for survival against the harsh challenges encountered at every step. Predatory species such as lions, leopards, and spotted hyenas often lie in wait, waiting for the opportunity to strike. Exciting chases often take place on vast grasslands, where the prey must rely on speed and alertness to escape the claws of the predator. In addition to providing enormous benefits to the ecosystem, the migration of herds also plays a crucial role in maintaining natural balance. When they move around, they trim the grass, helping to promote the growth of new plants, while their droppings enrich the soil, providing nutrients for the development of the ecosystem. This process maintains balance and stability in the region, supporting countless other species in the food chain. The large rift in the eastern part of Ngorongoro is discreetly nestled within the majestic nature. Nearly 31 miles long, this canyon cuts through the Great Rift Valley, exposing layers of rock that hold the remnants of millions of years of evolution. This is not just an empty canyon. It is also the cradle of humanity, where fossils of Homo habilis and Homo erectus, along with ancient stone tools, have been discovered, proving that our ancestors once lived and adapted to this harsh environment. The name Olduvai Gorge originates from the word Oldupai in the Maasai language, which refers to the wild plants scattered along the cliffs. These resilient plants, with their sturdy leaves and impressive survival abilities, are a testament to the fierce vitality of nature and the remarkable adaptability of plant species in harsh environments. Let's explore and appreciate the beauty of nature, the untold stories of survival, and the valuable lessons we can learn from this wild world. It is truly wonderful to see that every creature contributes to the cycle of life and the development of this planet. The resilience of nature symbolizes the enduring strength of the environment in an area that frequently faces drought. Uvigorge, located in the shaded area of the Ngorongoro Highlands, paradoxically becomes the driest region in the area. This has created a unique ecological environment with plant and animal species capable of adapting to survive. The biodiversity here is also sustained by various types of insects, with dung beetles playing an irreplaceable role. These tiny creatures tirelessly recycle animal waste, enriching the soil and ensuring that all resources are used efficiently. From the smallest organisms to the largest animals, all contribute to the life cycle of the area. Amid all of this, the Maasai community continues to live in harmony with their surrounding environment. Traditional houses made of wood and clay are scattered throughout the area, inseparable from the landscape here. They practice sustainable farming, keeping their livestock healthy without harming the ecosystem. For them, culture and nature intertwine in a heritage that maintains a delicate yet vibrant balance between humanity and the environment. The Ngorongoro Conservation Area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is not only a safe haven for thousands of wildlife species, but also a renowned destination that attracts more than 600,000 visitors each year. However, this popularity brings significant challenges to the sensitive ecosystem of the region. In the context of climate change and human pressure, the wildlife in this area faces an increasing number of threats to their survival. The terrain of this area resembles a gigantic theater, with volcanic cliffs rising thousands of feet around the Ngorongoro Crater. This unique structure not only creates an astonishing biodiversity, but also presents numerous challenges. Herbivores like antelopes and zebras often struggle to find food and water, especially during prolonged dry seasons. The dwindling grasslands and rapidly shrinking water sources have turned the migration journey into a struggle for survival. Meanwhile, larger species like elephants face enormous pressure as resources become increasingly scarce. Climate change has become an increasingly serious threat, exacerbating all natural challenges. Erratic weather patterns have made droughts and floods more frequent, causing severe ecological imbalances. The species such as buffalo, which rely on lush pastures, are facing significant habitat loss due to unstable temperatures and rainfall. Climate change is an invisible yet powerful enemy. Prolonged droughts are turning grasslands barren, forcing animals to travel farther in search of survival. Tourism brings significant economic benefits to Tanzania, but it also exerts considerable pressure on the ecosystem. The construction of infrastructure such as roads, resorts, and tourist stations not only alters the landscape, but also has a profound impact on the natural environment. The question arises of how to maintain a balance between economic development and nature conservation, so that both humans and wildlife can coexist harmoniously in such a challenging environment. The presence of humans not only leads to the loss of natural environment, but also disrupts the natural behaviors of wildlife. In sensitive areas such as the Lerai forest or the fields near the crater rim volcano, the feeding behaviors of large animals like lions and elephants have been significantly affected. Agricultural activities along with livestock farming near the edges of the Ngorongoro Conservation Area have increased competition for resources between wildlife and humans. The grasslands are gradually shrinking, water sources are being overexploited, and the risk of disease transmission from livestock to wildlife poses serious concerns. Species such as African buffalo and wildebeest frequently face habitat loss due to unsustainable resource use. The natural lighthouse, known as Ngorongoro, continues to serve as an incredibly valuable cultural heritage site. But maintaining the delicate balance between development and conservation requires greater effort. The environmental challenges and human impacts remind us that every action in this sanctuary must be carried out with responsibility and care. Since 2023, the Ngorongoro Conservation Area has become a symbol of hope, with numerous initiatives aimed at protecting endangered species, such as the black rhinoceros. Thanks to anti-poaching patrol teams equipped with drones and GPS systems, the number of poaching incidents has decreased by up to 70% compared to the period from 2018 to 2020, marking a significant breakthrough. In addition, environmental restoration projects such as replanting over 5,000 acres of native grass around the Ngorongoro wetlands have increased the grassland area by 30%, providing a stable food source for wild buffalo and elephant. The artificial irrigation system for lakes like Magadi has ensured that the flamingos still find shelter and a source of food. The electric fence system, which is 50 kilometers long, has helped reduce agricultural damage caused by wildlife by 60%, while education and compensation programs have garnered strong support from the community. With over 600,000 visitors each year, the Ngorongoro Conservation Area generated approximately $50 million in revenue in 2023 and reinvested the profits from tourism into research and conservation infrastructure. The conservation of Ngorongoro and environmental protection are not the responsibility of any single organization or individual. Rather, they are a collective obligation of all humanity. Each of us can contribute to conservation efforts by supporting wildlife protection organizations, avoiding the purchase of products made from poached animals, and raising awareness about environmental issues. Everyone's practicing responsible tourism, donating to conservation funds, and minimizing your own ecological footprint are practical ways to make a difference. Protecting Ngorongoro today is about preserving the lifeblood of nature for future generations. If you have ever set foot in the Serengeti, please share your insights and experiences in the comments below. Join the conversation to protect nature for a brighter future for wildlife. Stories always have a tremendous power to inspire and motivate conservation efforts, helping to preserve rare animal species and maintain ecosystems for future generations. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us on our upcoming exciting adventures. The vivid and impressive scenes will help you gain a deeper understanding of the harsh yet mysterious lives of these creatures, while also reminding us of the importance of conserving nature and wildlife. Let's explore these fascinating stories with Nature Moment, where the instinct for survival and the daily lives of animals intertwine to create a vibrant picture of nature. Join this journey and become a part of the collective effort to protect the planet and the wonderful animal life. Hyenas do not necessarily have to fight with strength or teamwork. They can survive thanks to their cunning and adaptability. Let's explore the striped hyena, a fascinating character in this natural play. In the twilight of the prairie, distinctive laughter echoed, creating confusion and sparking the curiosity of those who listened. That is the laugh of the spotted hyena, one of the most adaptable and often misunderstood predators in the ecosystem. They live in a matriarchal society where the females play a dominant role and lead the herd. Under the leadership of the strongest females, spotted hyenas establish a social structure with clear hierarchies, which helps maintain stability within the clan. With extremely strong teeth, the spotted hyena has the ability to crush bones and consume almost all parts of a carcass, leaving very little for other scavengers. This habit not only helps them become effective cleaners, but also plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of the ecosystem and preventing the spread of disease. Although often viewed as thieves, spotted hyenas are actually skilled hunters, capable of working together to take down large prey such as buffalo or antelopes. The strength of group cohesion, along with the ability to communicate intricately through complex sounds, makes hyenas formidable opponents in the struggle for survival. They live in groups of up to 80 individuals, led by the strongest females, demonstrating a clear division of strength and power. This creates a world where every creature has a position and an essential role in this vast ecological picture. In the wild world of the savannah, family relationships play an extremely important role. The leadership role of daughters is not only symbolic, but also truly determines the coordination of an entire group. Female offspring, being larger and more aggressive, often have higher levels of testosterone compared to males. This not only helps them control the herd, but also creates a complex social structure in which their leadership is essential. However, the savannah is also a place of fierce competition. Animals frequently encounter each other, not only as enemies, but also as rivals in the struggle for survival. The hyena, an important part of the ecosystem, frequently clashes with other predators, such as lions and leopards. These fierce confrontations not only result in victories, but also witness painful losses. As dusk falls and darkness envelops the savannah, hyenas become the focal point of nighttime activity. The strange laughter of them echoed in the air, like a symphony of resilience and creativity. Although they may be viewed through a biased lens, they all play an essential role in the cycle of life in the savannah. On the contrary, amidst the noise of the pack of hyenas, another hunter chose a quiet path. Although not as proud as a lion and not as silent as a leopard, the striped hyena quietly writes its survival story through intelligence and resilience. Amid the laughter that is often misunderstood lies the call of life. The resilience of those who quietly maintain balance for the entire ecosystem. They do not compete for light, but they shine through their irreplaceable role in the cycle of nature. The striped hyena teaches us that sometimes it's not necessary to be the strongest, just to be sophisticated enough, connected enough, and brave enough to stay true to our nature. Amidst the shadows of the trees and branches, an elegant and solitary figure moves. It's the leopard, one of the most enigmatic predators of the savanna. With its shiny golden fur and black spots, the leopard stands out as an ideal model of camouflage. During the day, it often hides among the high branches, nestled in the foliage, concealing its prey to avoid detection by others. At night, the leopard quietly lowers itself to the ground to hunt, each movement as smooth as an inseparable part of the darkness. Unlike social animals like lions, leopards prefer solitude. Every step it takes is carefully considered, and each attack is swift and lethal. It takes advantage of the element of surprise, approaching its prey silently. The body of a leopard is a perfect machine for this. With its muscular strength and excellent balance, it can carry prey weighing twice its body weight up into the trees, ensuring its meal stays safe from intruders. However, more than just a hunter, the leopard is a natural survivor. While other predators compete directly with one another, leopards adapt themselves and have the ability to hunt a variety of prey, ranging from small mice to large antelopes, skillfully altering their diet based on the opportunities that life presents. Flexibility is one of the most powerful weapons of the leopard, allowing it to thrive in the wild where many other creatures may face danger. The savanna fields, despite their breathtaking beauty, are a land full of challenges. The lions and hyenas are always lurking, ready to seize the rewards that the leopard has conquered. But leopards are not easily subdued. It uses its strengths to avoid unnecessary confrontations. A sharp glance from above the branch is enough to determine its next direction. Every action is meticulously calculated, yielding optimal results under the starry sky of the savanna. When the sun shines on the vast grasslands, a shimmering golden figure darts across the horizon. It is the cheetah, the fastest predator in the world. The existence of cheetahs depends on their ability to turn every hunt into a race against time. With a body designed for speed, the cheetah is a masterpiece of creation. Its long, powerful legs, flexible spine, and razor-sharp claws allow it to reach speeds of up to 62 miles per hour in just a few seconds. The cheetah can only maintain this speed over a short distance, making each hunt a life-or-death struggle. Unlike many large predators in the savanna, cheetahs primarily rely on their eyesight rather than their sense of smell to locate prey. He attentively observed the surroundings, searching for young fawns that were still naive or distracted. When the opportunity arises, it lunges forward with high precision, keeping its head and eyes always focused on the target. Despite its impressive speed, after each dive, the cheetah's body needs time to recover before enjoying its prey. It is precisely in this vulnerable moment that other predators, such as hyenas or lions, may appear to steal its prey. The relentless struggle to protect what has been achieved demonstrates the fragility of the cheetah, even though it is both swift and efficient. Additionally, the cheetah is not a social hunter. It typically hunts alone or in small groups, often consisting of females with their young or groups of males, usually brothers. These connections are extremely important, especially for young ones who are learning from their mothers how to hunt and survive before stepping out into the outside world on their own. Imagine the bright sunlight shining over the savanna as the day unfolds, and a cheetah is preparing for its next survival challenge in a world full of both obstacles and beauty. Under the blazing sun of the savanna, a creature huddles in the thin shadows to escape the harsh heat. Its shape may initially appear somewhat fragile among stronger predators, but its uniqueness comes from its survival abilities, which provide essential value to the balance of the ecosystem here. Although it does not have the muscular build of many other predators, the cheetah conquers the world with its remarkable resilience and intelligence. It teaches us that we don't need to be the strongest to survive, but rather to know how to leverage our own strengths at the right moment. In each step of the run, there is a journey of instinct, effort, and the struggle for survival. If you are also impressed with this speed warrior, please leave the number 9 in the comment. Continue to follow the journey with Nature Moment to discover more wonders in the heart of the wild savanna. In the vast expanse of the savanna, a magnificent figure walks proudly and gracefully, leaving its mark on the ground with each step. These are the African elephants, majestic giants that not only inhabit this environment, but also play a crucial role in shaping it. It is undeniable that the African elephant is the largest land mammal, with a weight that can reach up to 6 tons. Their strength and intelligence are truly outstanding. Their enormous trunks are not only tools for drinking water and communication, but also highly capable appendages that can perform delicate tasks, such as picking leaves from tall trees. What makes them unique is not only their gigantic size, but also their social nature. Elephants live in family groups, where the experienced females lead the herd along the paths established by their ancestors in search of water and food. In the dry seasons, the collective memory of the matriarchs becomes extremely valuable, as it can determine the difference between life and death. The impact of elephants on the savanna is undeniable. When they fall onto the tree canopies in search of food, it is like opening up additional spaces, allowing many other species to thrive. When they dig up dry water holes with their tusks, they create water sources for countless other animal species. Their continuous movement between ecosystems acts as a bridge, helping to disperse seeds and promote the growth of many new plant species. Despite their enormous size, these African elephants are not fearless creatures. Although it is very rare for predators to attack healthy adult elephants, young calves are an attractive target for lions and hyenas. Therefore, unity within the herd is the most important thing. When there are signs of a threat, the herd of elephants will form protective circles around the calves. An incredible resistance took place by the river and the lake, where the elephants bathed in the refreshing water. The sight of an elephant covered in mud is not only a form of relief, but also one of the strategies to protect its skin from the heat and insects. Our journey leaves a mark on the horizon, moving with a grace that is almost surreal, like the giraffes. Those sentinels high above, with their long necks reaching toward the sky, taking in unique views of the world beneath them. The savanna, where giraffes stretch high into the sky, is a natural home for wonderful wildlife. The giraffe, the tallest land animal, can reach a height of up to 20 feet. This advantage allows them to access leaves that other herbivores find difficult to reach, especially the leaves from the acacia tree, which is their favorite food. Interestingly, the long and flexible tongue of a giraffe can reach lengths of up to 50 centimeters, covered with a rough layer of skin that helps protect it from sharp thorns while foraging. But height not only aids them in foraging for food. From that elevation, giraffes can keenly observe their surroundings and detect predators from a great distance. This observation has become an advantage for other animals, helping them feel safer when they are nearby. Giraffes prefer to live in loose groups, known as towers, where social connections frequently change. However, mother animals always tend to gather together to protect their young from predators like lions and hyenas. Nevertheless, this does not prevent them from demonstrating their strength when necessary. With their long, powerful legs, giraffes can deliver deadly kicks, becoming an impressive weapon against threats. They also have moments of competition for position in battles, known as necking, where the males use their heads like hammers, swinging their powerful necks to assert dominance. These battles, although they may seem slow and like a dance, are often very fierce. Despite their slender and graceful appearance, giraffes play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the savanna ecosystem. When they eat leaves, it not only helps restore the canopies, but also aids in spreading seeds through their droppings, contributing to plant growth. In the bright golden light of sunset, one of the most legendary sights of the African savanna unfolds. As herds of zebras continuously move across the vast grasslands in search of fresh food. This is the Great Migration, a symbol of perseverance and vitality that shapes the rhythm of life and the ecosystem of the savanna. This journey spans thousands of miles, driven by the desire to chase the rain and the promises of new horizons. The zebras, with their unique and unmistakable stripes, lead the migration. Their excellent vision and remarkable memory are essential qualities for guiding the herd along ancestral paths. These roads often cross treacherous rivers and dangerous fields, where predators are always lurking. Most notable are the antelopes, creatures that appear robust, yet possess incredible endurance. They become indispensable companions on this journey, reinforcing the mutual support among species in the struggle for survival. Let's explore one of nature's most fascinating stories: the migration of zebras and wildebeests, two powerful species that together embody strength in the wild. People often think that these species are merely solitary creatures, but in reality, their existence depends on their mutual development. The zebras, with their excellent geographical positioning abilities, help discover new grasslands and water sources, while also benefiting from the herd instincts of the gnus. But this journey is not easy at all. On the banks of the rivers, Nile crocodiles lurk, hiding beneath the surface, like predators waiting for the perfect moment to strike anyone who makes a mistake while crossing the water. Other predators like lions, leopards, and hyenas are no less formidable, quietly trailing the herd in search of opportunities to take down the young or the weaker individuals. Despite facing danger, the zebras and gnus continued to move forward, driven by their strong survival instincts. The moment when the brave wildebeests and zebras cross the river, challenging the ferocity of the crocodiles, is one of the most dramatic and emotional scenes in the savannah. It not only represents courage, but also symbolizes strength and perseverance. The wildebeests, with their strong muscles and long snouts, are a symbol of endurance in the wild. Although they may seem clumsy when running in a pack, they possess a steady and efficient rhythm that allows them to cover long distances without getting tired. Living in dense herds, gnus rely on the strength of the majority to ensure their safety. Vulnerable individuals, such as young ones and pregnant females, are protected by the group, forming an invisible yet powerful shield against enemies. These migrations are not only a journey for survival, but also play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the savannah. As the herd moved forward, their footsteps stirred the dry earth, urging the seeds buried deep within to receive the necessary oxygen for growth, enriching the fertility of the soil. This great migration is not only a struggle for survival, but also a triumphant celebration of life, showcasing the deep connections among all animal species in the savannah and their ability to adapt to the challenges of a harsh environment. Hidden beneath the murky waters of the rivers lies a relentless predator, the Nile crocodile. With its tough, scaly body and keen eyesight, it is one of the oldest and most effective hunters on the planet. With an average length of over 5 meters and a weight of up to 700 kilograms, the Nile crocodile is a survival machine. Its powerful body and sharp teeth are deadly weapons in the harsh competition for survival in nature. Every time a crocodile lunges out of the water, it is not just a simple event, it is a lesson in patience and adaptability that nature has honed over millions of years. Let us continue to explore this wild life, with all its strengths and weaknesses, courage and fears, to gain a deeper understanding of the vibrant and extraordinary world we live in. We all know that these powerful creatures have the ability to exert tremendous pressure, enough to crush the bones of their prey. Their sharp teeth are not designed for chewing, but rather for gripping and holding tightly. Once caught in the jaws of a crocodile, the chance of escape is almost non-existent. Their hunting technique is simple yet brutal. They lie still like a log floating on the water, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Rivers and lakes become ideal ambush points as young antelopes, zebras, or other grazing animals approach to drink or cross the water. Crocodiles suddenly burst forth with explosive speed, clamping down on their victims and dragging them deep beneath the surface. We can see the famous image of the death wheel, where the crocodile uses its muscular strength to spin, tear apart, or drown its prey. This action is a testament to their enduring strength and performance over millions of years. Although they may seem like solitary predators, crocodiles are surprisingly more complex than we think. During the Great Migration season, when herds of grazing animals cross rivers, they often gather at strategic locations, sharing their prey in a rare display of cooperation. This effective hunting method not only helps crocodiles survive, but also balances the population of herbivores, thereby maintaining the equilibrium of both the aquatic and terrestrial ecosystems in the savanna. However, the Nile crocodile does not solely rely on large prey. Their diet is surprisingly diverse, including not only fish and birds, but also small mammals. In addition, alligators play an important role in cleaning rivers by consuming dead animals and the remains of other predators. This action helps prevent the spread of disease, making alligators an essential part of the health of waterways. Not only is the crocodile a formidable predator, but it is also a responsible guardian for the next generation. The female birds will build safe nests, burying their eggs in the sand near the water's edge. When the chicks begin to hatch, these parents gently carry them in their mouths out of the nest to protect them from danger. This act of care is a striking contrast to their fierce image, revealing a surprising aspect of this species' behavior. Amidst those fierce survival battles, I suddenly realize that every creature, whether a predator or prey, plays an important role in the cycle of life in nature. Crocodiles are not only a symbol of strength, but also a testament to resilience and a strangely moving instinct to protect their species. Nature is not simply a battle of win or lose. It is a balanced picture of harshness and love. Please share your thoughts about this battle in the comments. And don't forget to follow Nature Moment to continue experiencing the authentic and meaningful footage of the wild world of the savannah. Continuing the journey through the tall grasses and scattered bushes of the savannah, we encounter a small yet incredibly fierce creature, the African wild boar. With its sturdy shape, curved tusks, and ever-watchful eyes, this wild boar symbolizes resilience and adaptability in an environment where danger is always lurking. Although their relatively small size may suggest weakness, African wild boars compensate for this with exceptional intelligence and adaptability. Their long, sharp teeth are truly valuable tools for foraging, revealing a simple yet incredibly rich world in the wild. With the biodiversity and resilience of such animal species, we open new doors to understanding and protecting their habitats. Diving deep into the wilderness, we not only learn about the challenges, but also about the resilience and vibrant life force of the creatures that share this world with us. To survive and protect themselves from the dangers of nature, African wild boars are omnivorous animals that are often clever in utilizing the abundant food sources provided by the savannah. They eat everything from roots and fruits to even small insects, helping them thrive in harsh environments. These wild boars typically live in family groups, consisting of adult females and their young, while the males tend to lead solitary lives, only coming together during the mating season. This social structure not only provides opportunities for the offspring to protect their young from predators such as lions, leopards, and hyenas, but also demonstrates their skill in coming together to create a strong front. When threatened, African wild boars display not only bravery, but also intelligence. Although they can run at speeds of up to 50 kilometers per hour, when faced with danger, they often choose to confront their adversaries, using their fangs to intimidate or attack. This demonstrates their decisiveness when placed in life-and-death situations. In moments of stress, they often seek out abandoned caves, which were once shelters for other animals like anteaters to protect their young in a safe place. One of the most notable characteristics of the African wild boar is its heightened sense of alertness. When they eat or rest, they always pay attention to warning signs. And with just a simple motion of their straight tail, they can alert other members of the group about an approaching threat. This is a simple yet effective warning system to prevent surprise attack. Despite their unremarkable appearance, African wild boars play a crucial role in the savanna ecosystem by aerating the soil, which in turn promotes the growth of new plant species. Meanwhile, the marvelous impalas glide gracefully across the savanna fields, appearing as symbols of agility and elegance. Animals belonging to the kudu family live in a state of alertness, constantly weighing the need to search for food and water against the necessity of staying away from lurking predators. In an environment where survival depends on speed and cunning, impalas have become experts at escaping. With a lightweight body and strong legs, they can jump as far as 10 meters and as high as 3 meters in a single leap. This ability not only demonstrates strength, but also serves as an essential tool in disrupting enemies such as lions, leopards, and hyenas. When being pursued, sudden spins and unexpected jumps help them become difficult targets to catch, increasing their chances of survival. The impala is primarily a herbivorous animal, and it typically consumes a variety of grasses, leaves, and fruits. The ability to adapt to this diverse diet not only helps them survive, but also contributes to the stability and balance of the savanna ecosystem, creating a strong connection between different species in the vibrant tapestry of life here. The harmony and mystery of wildlife, from brave wild boars to graceful impalas, not only make them captivating creatures, but also key players in the life cycle of the savanna. In the challenging life of the savanna, wild animals have resisted the harshness of the environment. A prime example is the impala, one of the grazing animals, which has an exceptional ability to adapt to seasonal changes. During the dry months, impalas become creative by utilizing their ability to digest high-fiber, low-nutrient plants. While in the rainy season, they quickly move to lush, nutrient-rich grasslands. Impala live in groups with a clear social structure, depending on the time of year and changes within the herd. As mature males in their natural role, they establish harems for the females, protecting them from competition and threats posed by rivals. Meanwhile, young and modest males often gather in small groups, waiting for the right moment to challenge an adult male and seize the leadership position. Life in the savanna is truly fraught with dangers, as the impala, with its average size, is always within the sights of predators. However, thanks to their keen senses, they have the ability to detect danger from afar, creating effective opportunities for escape. The survival ability of the impala goes beyond just evading predators. It also plays a crucial role in the savanna ecosystem. They help control the growth of plants, allowing other plant species to thrive. In addition, impalas are silent heroes in the dispersal of seeds. By moving and digesting various types of plants, they help carry seeds to new areas. Despite having to live under the constant pressure of predation, the endurance and agility of the impala are a testament to their remarkable resilience. As the impalas dance across the fields, a massive figure gradually emerges on the savanna. It's the African buffalo. With extraordinary strength and unwavering determination, these buffaloes present an unforgettable image. They are not only physically powerful, with curved horns resembling helmets, but also symbolize collective strength and resilience in the natural world. Living in large herds, which can number in the hundreds, wild buffalo find safety in their numbers, with the young and weak protected in the center, while the strong adults form a protective barrier on the outside. This organizational structure is precisely why wild buffaloes pose a tough challenge for predators like lions. As common herbivores, wild buffalo have a diverse diet that mainly consists of grass and various other plants that grow in the field. Their presence not only creates a vibrant picture of the savanna, but also imparts a valuable lesson about the power of unity and loyalty in the animal kingdom. At the riverbanks, the seasonal migration of African buffalo takes them to harsh lands in search of water during the dry months. However, with a determined spirit and strong bonds, the buffalo moved as a united unit. When threatened, they do not simply run away. Instead, they often turn back and confront the enemy fiercely with their strong, large horn. This courageous action demonstrates the remarkable unity within the group, where diverse connections are its most prominent characteristic. In addition to their incredible strength and organizational skills, African buffaloes play a crucial role in the ecosystem of the grassland. When grazing, they not only help control plant growth, but also promote biodiversity by aiding in the recovery of grassland. Their waste also contributes to creating a favorable environment for the growth of other plant species, sustaining many other organisms in this rich ecosystem. However, the existence of wild buffalo is not easy. They often face pressure from predators, such as lions, especially from adult lions, or those that are weak and vulnerable. The organized attacks of lions not only challenge their resilience, but also test the strength of the entire pride's unity. Nevertheless, wild buffalo are fierce warriors, capable of turning the tide in the face of danger. In the harshness of nature, where life is constantly tested, African buffaloes continue to move forward together, never alone. They teach us that, in any circumstance, the greatest strength does not come from an individual, but from connection and sharing. When faced with danger, they do not back down. Instead, they unite to protect one another with all their courage. That image is a poignant reminder that only when we know how to love and stand by each other do we truly become strong. As the dawn light illuminates the vast fields of the prairie, another special creature appears. The hippopotamus, the giant of the waters. With their calm appearance on the surface of rivers and lakes, hippos conceal a strong territorial nature. Massive bodies, sometimes weighing up to 3 tons, help them adapt to survival under the blazing sun of the prairie. With its nostrils and eyes positioned high on its head, a hippopotamus can breathe and observe its surroundings, while most of its body remains submerged in water. Water is truly the kingdom of hippos, where they move with surprising agility despite their body weight. Although they may seem gentle, hippos are extremely territorial, especially the males, when it comes to defending their water territory. A fierce battle occurs when necessary to defend territory. Sharp teeth, sometimes longer than 20 inches, are formidable weapons, not only to intimidate opponents, but also to turn the tide against predators daring enough to venture close. The hippopotamus and the buffalo share a common trait. Both are powerful symbols of the wild, representing not only a strong existence, but also imparting invaluable lessons about perseverance, unity, and strength in challenging environments. At night, hippos emerge from the water to search for food, taking long strides to find various types of grass, which are the main component of their diet. Although they may appear slow and cumbersome, they can run at an astonishing speed of up to 18 miles per hour when moving on land. This not only makes them impressive, but it also poses a danger, especially when they feel threatened or cornered. Furthermore, the hippopotamus plays a vital role in the aquatic ecosystem of the savanna. When moving between rivers and lakes, they create channels that enhance the oxygen levels in the water, benefiting fish and many other aquatic organisms, contributing to the ecological balance of the environment. Mother hippos are often very attentive to their young, always keeping them close during swims or while resting by the shore. In the early months of life, baby hippos rely entirely on their mothers for protection and guidance, learning how to navigate the water world before gradually becoming independent. Despite having strength and an important role in the ecosystem, hippos also face many challenges. From competing for living space with other species, to the need to protect their own territory. However, their endurance is truly impressive, ensuring their existence as one of the most iconic creatures of the savanna. Under the vast sky of Africa, the savanna emerges like a vibrant stage where strength, adaptability, and cooperation shape life. Lions hunt in packs, cheetahs rely on speed, while elephants resiliently traverse long distances, shaping the landscape. Every creature, from the stealthy leopard to the resilient zebra, contributes to the ecosystem, where everything is intricately connected. Not only is the savanna a scene of competition between predator and prey, but it is also a temple of resilience, where intelligence overcomes challenges and ecological harmony maintains the delicate balance of life. The Great Migration, the strength of the herd of buffalo, and the cunning of the hyenas demonstrate that survival here is an art. As night falls over the prairie, nature begins to weave its silent yet magnificent stories once again. Every creature and every sound here contributes to the vibrant symphony of balance and survival. Nature Moment hopes that these moments not only surprised you, but also sparked a love for the great outdoors. Let's spread awareness about protecting the environment, not just through words, but through small actions every day. If you love nature and want to join us on this exploration journey, don't forget to follow the channel. For a tomorrow, savanna still echoes with the sound of the wind, the sunlight, and the rhythm of wildlife. Every corner here comes alive. Birds are singing, the ground trembles beneath the footsteps of wild animals, and the sky shines brightly as if life itself is blossoming. Every glance of the creatures, every sound in the underbrush tells a story of instinct, resilience, and adaptation. Tanzania is not just beautiful, it is a vivid film that you can experience with all your senses. Let Nature Moment take you to the heart of the wild, where you can truly connect with nature. Explore the entire journey through the video below. Nature is waiting for you to experience it with all your heart. Welcome to a world where every moment is a miracle from Mother Nature. Tanzania is not only distinguished by its magnificent natural beauty, but also by its incredible biodiversity. This country is home to about 430 species of mammals, more than 360 species of reptiles, and around 1,100 species of birds, making it one of the most biodiverse destinations in the world. With about 38% of its land area protected through national parks, nature reserves and special ecological areas, Tanzania truly is a paradise for wildlife and nature lovers. From the vast savanna fields to the dense tropical rainforests, every step here is a journey into a vibrant wilderness. Indeed, this is a paradise of wildlife. In that magnificent painting, the daily struggle for survival of each creature unfolds dramatically. Now, let us explore this land together, witnessing the encounters, the competitions, and the strategies that various animal species use to survive. We will begin at the heart of East Africa, where the borders of Tanzania, Uganda, and Kenya meet. Lake Victoria, a vast inland sea covering more than 68,000 square kilometers, is not only the largest lake in Africa, but also the second largest freshwater lake in the world. From a distance, the surface of the lake appears calm and brings a sense of peace. But beneath that surface, a struggle for survival is still taking place. In the warm and tranquil waters of Lake Victoria, one of the greatest symbols of Africa's ecosystem reigns supreme. Around 30,000 hippos roam the sandy shores, channels, and wetlands. With their massive bodies, hippos mostly submerge themselves in water, leaving only their bright eyes and nostrils above the surface, making them appear like lifeless boulders. They can weigh up to 3,800 pounds, and their thick, oily skin, characterized by a distinctive gray color, not only helps them fend off enemies, but also protects them from the harsh sunlight. These adaptation strategies are continuously evolving. As dusk settles in and darkness gently embraces the lake, the hippos begin to emerge with their slow and heavy steps, leaving the safety of the water to explore the nearby shores and grassland. Have you ever witnessed any magical moments in nature? Please share in the comments. Let's explore a wonderful world where the journeys of wild animals unfold quietly but have a tremendous impact on the ecosystems they inhabit. Hippopotamuses, with their massive weight, can travel up to 3 kilometers just to find the vegetation they need for their meals, consuming as much as 40 kilograms of grass each day. The traces they leave behind are not just the paths they take, but also the marks of life, profoundly impacting the surrounding environment. Creating pathways through wetlands not only allows water to flow freely, but also refreshes the flow of vegetation, creating favorable conditions for many other species to thrive. Did you know that with each footprint they leave behind, millions of opportunities for other species to thrive are created? But not only are there hippos, but there are also fearsome hunters lurking beneath the surface of Lake Victoria. Here, 20,000 to 30,000 Nile crocodiles are waiting. These predators are truly warriors of the underwater world, with lengths reaching up to 5.5 meters and weights exceeding 1,000 kilograms. They are regarded as the natural tanks of the aquatic kingdom. The fur is a blend of grey and olive green, allowing them to be discreet and easily blend into their surroundings. Have you ever seen a crocodile lying still, with only its eyes and nose visible, watching its prey? Crocodiles operate as fierce predators, capable of swimming at speeds of up to 20 miles per hour. Always in a ready-to-strike position, they hide beneath the surface of the water, waiting for the perfect moment. When an animal, whether it's a fish, a bird, or even a baby hippo, carelessly approaches, the battle between life and death begins. You probably can't imagine the power of the attack that a crocodile delivers. With a powerful bite, they not only capture their prey, but also roll in the water, turning their victim into a meal in the blink of an eye. The presence of alligators is not only for hunting, but also plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance of the lake. By eliminating weak, sick, or careless animals, they help regulate the populations of other species and minimize the spread of disease. Have you ever thought that life and death in nature could intertwine so perfectly? The interaction between animal species, such as hippos and crocodiles in the lake, is a perpetual dance between tranquility and danger. While the hippos carve out paths and create new living spaces, the crocodiles help maintain the rhythm of life. Think about it. Two giants in the wild world, coexisting, influencing each other, and establishing an ever-turning ecological circle. Do you feel amazed by the power of nature? Please share your thoughts on what you have just discovered. Located in the heart of Tanzania, Lake Victoria is not only one of the most magnificent natural wonders, but also a grand stage where the power of nature is vividly displayed. The horizon here seems endless, interrupted only by the silhouettes of solitary trees and the constant movement of one of nature's most marvelous phenomena: the massive migration of over 1 million wildebeests each year. They began a long and arduous journey, full of challenges, in search of fresh food and drinking water. Transporting life through barren lands, crossing dangerous rivers, and facing lurking predators, this is an impressive display, where life and death are just a step apart. The antelopes, with their somewhat clumsy appearance but full of strength, must travel over 1,000 miles each year on this arduous journey. Did you know that around 250,000 antelopes may not survive the journey? They had to endure hunger, exhaustion, and even the threat of drowning or being hunted by enemies. However, nothing can stop this cycle of life. Each season, young antelopes are born to replace those that were unfortunate along the way. That is the essence of life, always finding a way to move forward, no matter the challenges. As the herds of antelope embark on their great journey across the savannah, a tense game begins, one in which the predators are always alert. And no one knows how to seize that opportunity better than the immortal kings of the grasslands, the Serengeti lions. On a vast expanse of over 14,000 square kilometers of the richest ecosystem in Africa, around 3,000 lions gather, forming tightly knit prides that can consist of up to 40 members, a complex society with astonishing order and strategy. The males, with their majestic manes symbolizing power and territory, silently patrol the borders. Meanwhile, the lionesses, the true warrior females, are the brains and heart of the hunt. They hid among the tall grass, patiently watching every step of their prey. And then, when the perfect moment arrived, they shot out like arrows, performing a masterful dance called survival. Their success rate in hunting, ranging from 20 to 30%, is much higher than in most other places. This not only demonstrates their strength, but also their incredible coordination and the experience passed down through many generations. However, life in the wild is not just about glorious moments. In the harsh, dry season, even the top predators must travel dozens of miles to search for food. Small prey, once overlooked, has now become a valuable asset in the fierce competition. And it is precisely during such moments that we can clearly see the profound role of the lion in the Serengeti ecosystem. They are not just hunters, they are the guardians of the natural balance. When a prey falls, not only does the pride of lions survive, but also vultures, hyenas, and countless other species are given new life. In death, a new cycle of life sprouts. The roar of the lion is not only a symbol of strength, but also the heartbeat of nature, echoing across the endless grasslands, where each new day begins with a struggle for survival and ends with stories that are never the same. In a world where the strong prevail over the weak, a lion survives not only by its claws, but also through perseverance and unity. They remind us that true strength does not come from isolation, but from the ability to coexist with what is around us. And amidst the fiercest forces of nature, there exists an invisible order where every life has meaning, and every moment of existence deserves to be cherished. If you find this journey increasingly fascinating, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments, and continue to join Nature Moment, where every moment is a new discovery. Because, just when you think you have seen it all, nature always keeps a secret in the shadows. Another predator is quietly approaching.